have it. It's your life. Like you, everything you do impacts your basketball career, and obviously he's here at Michigan because of basketball. So not having that is hard.
We already asked about Kobe's kind of connection to, I guess, your home state as well.
I'm not really from Philly, but obviously I'm from Pennsylvania. But everybody respected him, no matter if that was Pennsylvania. People respect him all over the world. He's a great player, one of the best players to ever play the game, and you just got to take away his competitiveness and his nature that he brought to the game, and just the dedication that he had. You hear all the stories about his work ethic and all that, but he's had a huge impact on recent times, like being a good influencer, and really buying into that.
What kind of sense of urgency is there going into tomorrow?
Big sense of urgency. Just trying to get that win, trying to get over the hump. We've been there in the past couple games. We're just trying to find a way to win now.
Does it feel like things are spiraling a little, especially after Zavier today?
I feel like everybody's connected. Tough times either breaks apart people or brings them together. So I think it's bringing the team together and trying to find solutions of how to win.
Franz was pretty down on himself after missing the free throws last game and then fumbling the ball on the last play. As a freshman, what have you, if any, message for him just to kind of get him through what was obviously bothering him quite a bit after Illinois?
I didn't really talk to him much after the game just because I wanted things to settle, and I haven't really got to get around to that yet. But in the near future, I'll talk to him about just staying the course, and like there obviously is going to be ups and downs, which is cliche to say, but you just got to weather the storm, and sunny days are ahead.
What kind of mentality does he have? Being a young guy that's playing a lot of minutes, what kind of a mentality have you seen out of him to bounce back from something like that?
Just the dedication he has. He gets in the gym, really works on his game, but he does it smart, and like he doesn't overwork himself, and he knows what he does wrong, and he sees it, and he tries to work on it. So.
Sorry if you've been asked this, but what was your reaction when you found out that Zavier's going to be suspended for this game?
I just felt for him. I told other reporters that basketball is a big part of each and every one of our lives. It brought us all together, and just trying to be there for him at a time like this, and make sure that he's still welcomed and that we still care about him, because we preach family, and that's what family does.
And given everything he does for this team, how difficult will it be to replace him just for one game?
It's gonna be tough. He has the ball in his hand a lot. He makes a lot of good plays. So just trying to not find a hero and just keep playing together. Trying to make the right play, and hopefully that brings us to a win.
How do you replace him as a leader beyond just what he does with the ball in his hands as a player?
I think just bringing everybody together, bringing the energy. He's one of the most talkative people on the court. You feel his presence. Even when he's not in the game, you can at practice when he's not on the court, he's just trying to coach people up. So you always hear his voice. So just hearing his voice really gets people going.
John said he wants to talk more tomorrow to help try to fill the void. Is there anything in particular that you might do differently with him out on the floor?
I think just trying to be a vocal leader, like John said. You're missing one of your key vocal leaders. John leads by example. I do the same, so I think just trying to step into that role of being more talkative and more, what's the word? Present. Present on the top.
We talked to you last week. You mentioned you thought you could step up in that regard as a vocal leader. I mean, has that been a concerted effort in practice and on Saturday and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. Trying to talk to people about certain things I see on the court that they might not see. Just trying to pull aside Cole and Adrian that are in my position, and just try to help them what I see on the court.
How does Zavier avoid letting something like this dent his credibility as a leader?
Just stay the course. Just stay connected to the team. Stay connected to the people that got him here. And yeah.
What does offense look like in practice when Dave's at point guard and I guess just filling in for Zavier? rest of the starters today are still out there, but Dave's running the show.
It's pretty similar, other than Dave's more of a scoring mentality. So I think that's the biggest takeaway.